It is the Lake Bowl this week, and we have the head cheerleader here, Alayla, who's going to give y'all a few tips to make sure that you're here at the game. Give us some tips.
Be here before 7:30. The line is going to be very, very, very long. Like, it's going to be very long. And also, we do have a dress code. They are sending y'all home, so stay in dress code for the game. That's all I got.
Yeah, and come up here in some Horn Lake attire.
Oh, yes. Please show a lot of school spirit. Be happy when the cheerleaders cheer to you, you cheer back to us.
There's plenty of places for you to get Horn Lake attire, and some of it actually looks pretty fresh. Like, there's some pretty good stuff at Walmart, and it's very affordable. $10, something like that for a t-shirt. So come up here, because the Swamp's coming over here, and they're bringing a whole lot of people.
Yes, they are.
We can't be getting embarrassed by Lake Cormorant showing up with more people than we have in our stands. So you can't be doing us like that.
Yeah, don't do that, y'all.
Now, on the subject of cheering, Alayla has like a clip that went viral as you were rushing the sideline. I'm not sure exactly what you were excited about getting to. Had we just scored? Was it your pom-poms were down on the ground? What was going on here?
So, when the football players come our way, we have this word. We say game day. That means move out the way. So I was trying to move out the way. And I failed.
You look like you were running towards a doorbuster on Black Friday. Well, I mean, seriously, it wasn't like you weren't just like doing out of the way. You were like full sprint, and then your legs just fly out from under you.
That is so embarrassing to get hit by a football player. Like, so I had to move. Like, it was one or the other. And then, y'all, it was like kind of dewy outside, and it was wet. And I just slid down the hill.
You know what's more embarrassing, Mia, than getting hit by a football player? Mr. Lewis slowing this clip down to 50% and showing it over and over and over.
That's embarrassing, Mr. Lewis. Why would you do that? You can slow it down a little, but over and over.
Like you see straight through me. I wanna hold you in my arms tonight. Yeah, and show you what it feels like. 'Cause we could take it slow or fast. Baby, I'm yours, forget the past. Let's get tangled up in this romance. 'Cause I don't know that it's you do, but it's got me wanting only you.
Welcome to Equal Vision for Thursday, September 8th, 2022. I'm Sarah, and today's top story highlights the player of the week as we gear up for a big game tomorrow night.
I'm Stephanie Strom, State Farm agent in Horn Lake, and I'm here to award James today of the player of the week. And Coach, I'm going to hand it off to you.
All right, thanks, Stephanie. This week's player of the week is James Wester. All right, James did a phenomenal job this week, even though, once again, we did not come out with the victory, but we did have a great opportunity to get better. And this week is a great week. And it's also a great week to recognize one of our players. Not only just this week, but James has been a phenomenal guy all this summer and the spring. And we've been moving him around, and he finally found himself a home at the linebacker position. James also plays special teams. But this week, the reason why James is the player of the game is because he had a forced turnover in a critical part of the game when the game was still intact. and James had about 4 or 5 tackles that helped us get the ball back. James has been just a phenomenal student athlete, all A's in his classroom, well, A-B student at this moment. And once again, we thrive on academics first and athleticism second. So our student athlete MVP is James Webster. Thank you, James, for all that you do for this program.
Hey y'all, we're here for a student spotlight with the drum majors, Brenda Torado and Taylor Tipton. How did y'all become drum majors?
It's funny because we didn't really even know what drum majors were at first, but Mr. King, he has clinics set up after school around May, and you go after school and he takes you through what you need to do for leadership, and he teaches you all the things to do, obviously with your hands because that's what we mainly move, and your 4/4, just your time signatures and what you need to know and the important steps after that. And after you finish the clinic, then you have an audition and he decides.
Okay, I auditioned 2 times. My second time I became a drum major. Like she said, we went through clinics. Basically, he teaches you all the basics and stuff like that, and that's how he determines from a group of selected people who are auditioning how you become a drum major. He selects 3 people to become his drum majors.
What are some of y'all's responsibilities as drum majors?
To be an example is number 1, and that's his main thing as well. If you're not supposed, the band is not supposed to be talking, you definitely cannot be. If we're outside before the band directors are, we have to start practice right on time. Basically, we fill in where the band directors need us to, and just lead by doing what you're supposed to do always at the right time, which sometimes can be difficult because you can go from being in the band to playing and talking a lot to now you have this big role and you have to always be on your A game, like you don't have any breaks or anything like that. And you can't, the heat is another thing. A lot of people gripe and whine about the heat, and Lord knows I want to so bad, but I can't. And I just got to act like, you know what I mean, nothing's wrong. And that's a big deal too.
You gotta know when to when to go from playing around to being a leader, and when to step in when the band directors can't handle something, so you gotta handle it. Because the band directors don't always have time to handle everything or little problem.
Leadership is a streamline. What's the order?
The order of importance is you're in your group. First of all, if you're in your section, you ask someone else in your section if you have a minor question. If that person doesn't know, you go to your section leader. If your section leader doesn't know, they'll come to us. And if we don't know, we'll just go to the head.
What instrument do you originally play?
I play saxophone, alto sax.
I played flute.
What got you into band?
I got into band by accident. In intermediate school, you had to bubble sheets to go into middle school what you wanted to do, and I didn't sign up for band. And all of a sudden, when they came into intermediate school to see what you wanted to do, they called my name, and I was like, I didn't sign up for it. And I tested it out, and I tried out for flute, and they were like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And so that's how I got into band.
See me, I've always been an artsy person. I'm just artistic all around, and I've always been all things music. So in intermediate school, before they do the testing of what instrument you're gonna play, I didn't know that it would be like this. I mean, I don't regret my decision, but I'm just like, okay, music, you know what I mean? I want to learn more instruments, I want to learn more things about music, and so that's how I initially got into it. Marching band, I ask myself every day, like, why am I in this? But yeah, it's completely different. It's hard, but once you get to the competitions and Friday night football, man,
It's worth it.
It's worth it. But yeah.
What are the difficulties of being a drum major?
It's definitely all the stress. A lot of people think drum majors don't do a lot of stuff because they don't see it, but it's more of a lot of hard work behind closed doors, if I would say so myself. It's a lot of having to drill a lot of stuff into your brain and keep the hard work going, because you have to conduct a whole band, and so you have to be quote-unquote perfect for the band, because if you mess up, you mess up the band too, because they have to look at you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think for it also depends on the type of person. For me personally, I think keeping tempo when the band isn't used to looking at you, which is usually in the beginning. After that, I mean, you're fine. But especially as head drum major, when you're trying, especially if you're trying to keep tempo with Brian, which is our lead snare drum, and I'll look at his feet to make sure I'm, because you can see your tempo with his feet. And so it's also very difficult when the band is not used to watching you, and so they're dragging and you're trying to push a tempo. That's really difficult. And the heat, I can't say that enough. That it's hard, but it's fine because you don't get to really complain or anything like that. And also dealing with people, because sometimes you'll have your own friends who like to goof around. That's not necessarily hard all the time, but sometimes they're just like, they play too much, and I'm just like, hey y'all, let's be quiet. And they'll be joking and they'll keep going, and so that's really, really frustrating. But other than that, like Brenda said, it's just the responsibilities. It can be stressful, but other than that, it's cool.
Are y'all excited for the DC Expo coming up?
Mad excited.
I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to it.
I really think we're going to do good. Considering it's not like a big competition, so if you don't see us saying that, oh, we got first place, that's why, because every other competition, just know we will be saying that. But I think we're doing pretty good. I think a lot of people in the band might be a little discouraged because they don't see it, but considering we're on, the podiums and stuff, we pretty much, we see a lot, and it's looking good. So I'm thinking we on a straight path.
We have lots of great content that never makes it on the show. If you want to see Tay's perfect day and other exclusive content, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking subscribe on our website, hornlakehigh.com.
Alright, so I'm here with
Cliff.
who?
Cliff.
One more time.
Cliff.
I don't think they heard you, bro.
Cliff.
Are you more concerned about your health, your career, or your relationship?
Relationship.
Why?
Don't ask questions. Real question.
So you don't want to focus on the future, your career?
Yeah, I'm focused on the future of my relationship.
Bada bing, bada boom. Look who just entered the room. It's your boy
Malik.
Okay. Are you more concerned about your health, your career, or your relationship?
I'm concerned about my health and my career.
You can only choose one.
My career.
What you want to be? What's your career?
I don't really know yet.
Back with my kinfolk, and I'm here with Tiptoe.
What's up? Alright, that's enough.
There we go. Alright, so question of the day. Are you more concerned about your health, your career, or your relationship?
Relationship as in like
could be family, could be like girlfriend, whatever.
I say relationships with family.
Why you say that?
It could be better.
You in a relationship right now?
No.
You're not?
No.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Alright, so I'm here with
Marlon Payne.
who?
Marlon Payne.
Say a little louder.
Marlon Payne.
Yeah. Oh, are you more concerned about your health, career, or relationship?
I'd probably say like relationships.
Like with girls?
Not like that. More like friendships, I guess.
Like what?
Friendships or like family or something.
Okay. Why not health?
I don't really got that much health problems, alright, I guess. I don't know.
Are you more concerned about your health, career, or relationship?
Career. No, health. Health and career.
You can only choose one.
Oh. Career.
Why?
Because that's my life. And
What's your career?
it's I can be sick and still have money. Yeah, you never thought about it like that?
You can't be dead.
It's now time for today's announcements. Pay attention and we're moving fast. You can find lots of information you need on our school website, hornlakehigh.com. Seniors can grab a copy of the senior books, students can find the handbook, lunch menus, school calendar, and more. Again, go to hornlakehigh.com. Teachers, to submit an announcement to EVTV, pick up a form in the teacher's workroom and place it in our mailbox. We need the form at least 2 days before you would like the announcement to air on the show. That's it for today's episode here at Horn Lake. We are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.
I don't know what it is you do to me. Somehow it's like you see straight through me. I wanna hold you in my arms tonight. Yeah, and show you what it feels like. 'Cause we could take it slow or fast. Baby, I'm yours, forget the past. Let's get tangled up in this romance. 'Cause I don't know what it is you do, but it's got me wanting only you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Only you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Only you. It's got me wanting only you. You, yeah. Got me wanting only